Have you ever been curious to know what's outside of Earth? Or perhaps had the urge to drive the expansion of humanity into the solar system and beyond? Well, hopefully you have, because it's time for you to explore outer space, establish colonies, and seek wealth through discovery, resource production, technological development, and more in SpaceCorp 2025 to 2300 AD, which was designed by John Butterfield and published by GMT Games, who sponsored this video. Hi everyone, my name is Candace Harris from Board Game Geek. We've got some exotic resources and microbial life to discover, so let's get this game down to the table to go a little more in focus on SpaceCorp. In SpaceCorp, 1 to 4 players will control Earth-based enterprises seeking profit by exploring and developing outer space over 3 eras. Each era is played on a different board, starting with the first era, Mariners, where you'll be focused on exploration and development out to Mars. Then, in the Planeteers era, you'll settle the outer solar system. Finally, in the third era, Starfarers, you'll send missions to nearby star systems and establish interstellar colonies. When you play SpaceCorp, you can choose to play a shorter game covering just 1 or 2 eras, or you can play the full game covering all 3 eras, representing 300 years of human expansion into the cosmos. Each player has an HQ board or headquarters to keep track of their technological progress. During each era, players take turns playing cards to perform actions with their teams and bases. You'll play 1 or more cards of a single action type with the option to boost your action with infrastructure, a time card, or the attributes of a base. You can move your teams to different sites and then explore them to reveal and claim discovery tiles with immediate awards, ongoing benefits, wonders, water, life, and more. While you have one of your teams on a site, you can build several different types of bases, such as spaceports, refineries, and biolabs, which provide a variety of benefits and often help you produce and make money from discovery tiles. You'll also be working to advance your genetics and revelation markers around the progress wheel to gain powerful adaptation and breakthrough cards after the first era. And if you need more action cards, you can research to gain more cards from the draw deck or from the 4 offer boxes. You can also play cards to upgrade your infrastructure, giving you permanent bonuses for future actions. In addition to performing actions each era, you'll be racing to beat your opponents to complete lucrative contracts. Once 6 of the 7 contracts for an era have been fulfilled, or the action card draw pile has been emptied, that will trigger the end of an era. Then you'll set up for the next era, or end the game. Each era of SpaceCorp builds upon the previous era as you explore deeper and deeper in outer space. By the Starfarers era, you'll be exploring star systems and establishing colonies for even more profit and benefits. At the end of the game, the player or enterprise who earned the most profit wins the game. SpaceCorp even comes with a solitaire mode for those who wish to explore outer space alone. Of course, you'll still have some tough competition challenging you, which is driven by a robust solo system, so it won't be easy. Either way, it's nice to have the option of enjoying SpaceCorp on your own. Regardless if you're playing SpaceCorp solo or multiplayer, once you have the basics down, you can incorporate the SpaceCorp's Ventures expansion, which adds 14 unique HQ boards, each representing a different Earth-based faction, exploring the galaxy with their own motives, advantages, and disadvantages for all 3 eras. These advantages and limitations evolve in the Planeteers and Starfarers era, and each HQ has a special alternate final profit option at the end of the game. The Ventures expansion also has a variety of new cards, including contract cards, which you'll use to randomly add an 8th contract each era, giving players an additional way to gain profit and complete the era. SpaceCorp really captures the essence and excitement of exploring outer space, with an underlying tension as you race your opponents to explore sites, build bases, and complete contracts before them. It's a deep game, yet very accessible since it evolves and builds gradually from era to era, from a rules perspective and thematically. And with the SpaceCorp Ventures expansion, you have new ways to win and a variety of unique abilities from the 14 asymmetric HQ boards. You can experiment with so many different strategies, and no 2 games will play the same. If SpaceCorp looks like a game you'd enjoy, be sure to check out its page on Board Game Geek or the GMT Games website to learn more. I'm Candace Harris from Board Game Geek, and we just went in focus on SpaceCorp. Have a wonderful day.